Welcome back to MJL 3764, collecting Elvis on vinyl. Today I thought we'd take a look at another soundtrack. In a previous video I did give you a heads up as to what this soundtrack would be by giving you a line from the film. And the line from the film was, "What do you mean blind? He hit it, didn't he?" Would you have got that? The film was GI Blues. So Home James and Through the Park. GI Blues was Elvis's fifth film, made in 1960 by Paramount. Probably one of his most popular movies, along with Blue Hawaii. The very popular soundtrack album, reached #1 in the UK, 1960. As you can see, this record was repressed many times over the years. This is just a handful of copies. Still got a few to collect myself, the Red Dot, and unbelievably I still need to own the original 1960 stereo version. Got 3 copies of the mono, but still need the stereo version, so still more collecting to do. Let's take a closer look at some of the albums, starting off with the mono. First of all, of course, it is available on DVD. Now to the albums. This is a mono press, 1960, on the black silver spot. It's got a laminated front cover and a matte back cover. Label looks like that. And if you take a quick look at the tax code, you'll see OT. The next copy will have a different tax code. Next copy, also a mono, laminated front cover and laminated back cover as well, with the half moon. So you've got a difference in cover and also a different tax code. You can see here, this one says ET. That's 2 original mono copies from 1960. This copy is a 1969 copy on the small orange label. It says a laminated front cover and a matte back cover. And the label looks like that on the small orange. This is one to look out for, actually, the way they've written the track listings there. See track 3, Frankfurt Special. We've got the first word at the top, spindle, hole, and the second word on the bottom. So instead of a 2 up, it's a 2.5 up. This is available with the wording all together, but this is a nice copy to look out for, from 1969. There's 3 mono copies. Let's take a look now at some international copies. This is 1981 on the green international label. Stereo. Still got the price on it, $2.99. Very cheap at the time. Good releases. Nice glossy cover. Tax code there is YY. And the label's on the green RCA international label. Another copy here, same green RCA international label. Glossy cover, both sides. and the green label. There's a slight variation in this one. You can see at the top it just says side 1, and on the previous copy you'll see side 1 with stereo. They both are with stereo. There's two from early 80s, a bit later on the new German black label. You can tell cover's slightly different, and they've got rid of the border as well. There's no white border on this copy. Most copies you'll see it's got the white border. Nice glossy cover, obviously later issue, barcode. And the new German black label. This was around 84. 1975 it was issued again on the orange RCA label. There's the cover. It's now a matte cover, back and front. And the record's on the orange. Nope, just the side one on the top. It's another copy. Matte, back and front. On the orange label. Note side 1 on the top. And this copy has the HH price code. The previous copy has a GG price code. Onto another copy now. This one's my favourite. Laminated both sides. On the orange, and there you've got side 1 stereo. And also the back sleeve is slightly different on the bottom left hand side. Got the RCA logo there. On the previous copy you have that. If anybody saw a previous video I made on the Blue Hawaii album, you may remember that I showed my mother's original copy. Well, I've also got my mother's original Duo Blues copy here. Not this copy, the copy underneath. So if you're a real vinyl collector and you're a little squeamish, maybe you'd like to look away now. But here is my mother's original mono copy. And there it is. I've probably never seen an album in this bad shape, ever. And no, it's not for sale. Gets better. And there you go. Still got evidence of the half moon at the top. And the record looks like that. Don't know if you can see in this light, but it's covered in thousands of tiny scratches. But like the Blue Hawaii record, it does play without any jumping or sticking, but it does have quite a lot of surface noise. Quick look at the track listings. You've got 11 songs on this soundtrack. To me they're all very good. It's probably one of my favourite soundtracks, along with King Creole and Lovin' You. I think they're all very well sung. Yes, you have got some movie songs here. You could class obviously Big Boots, or Wooden Heart, Did You Ever as movie songs, but I think they're all very well sung. Favourites for me would be on here, would be certainly GI Blues, I really like a lot. Pocket Full of Rainbows, What's She Really Like, Thankful Special, Tonight's Alright for Love. I like all of these tracks really. Doing the Best I Can I do like, but there's a track on the Elvis's back album, The Thrill of Your Love, which is very similar in tune to this one, and I prefer that one to Doing the Best I Can, but they're both good tracks. So in the UK a single was lifted from this, that was Wooden Heart and Tonight It's Alright for Love. So we'll take a look at them now, and obviously I'm sure we all know Blue Suede Shoes is a 1960 recording of the 1956 hit, but I still like that version as well, but it lacks the punch of the original I believe, but it's still a good version. Let's look at the single. Wooden Heart reached number 1 in the UK singles chart in 1961. Backed with Tonight It's Alright for Love. A few copies of the single here. There is some variants. This one's a variant. If you look at the tax code, you'll see OT. And on the previous copy, ET. And on this copy, if you look at the BIEM NCB, it's slightly bigger than on that copy. Very slight difference. There's a couple of jukebox copies. And again you have another variant with this one, with the NCB. Take a look at that. NCB, BIEM on top of each other, and in these copies they're side by side. Of course it was reissued again, 1977. It did chart again when this was reissued. This is from this box. Lovely box at the time, with Elvis's 16 number ones in the UK. That's Wooden Heart from that box. Same picture both sides. And it's on the orange. Of course GI Blues has been issued on CD a few times. This was the first copy I owned on CD. This one was a good release at the time because it featured the song Tonight's Alright for Love as well at the end. So you had a sort of bonus track on that one. That was the first CD I owned of GI Blues. This was a nice release, a nice booklet featuring a few alternate tracks. Very good release for its time. Picture CD. Of course it is available on FTD. Here's one of them. There's 2 volumes of this. There's one of them. Nice booklet. Again features the photo used on the back of the album with the famous sprained hand. Of course it was issued in box sets as well, this box set. The movie box set features this. There's there. Looks like that. In the cardboard slipcase. And that's from that box set. The 60th anniversary box set. And that's on a nice label. And the back cover looks like that. Of course there's lots of bootlegs available as well. We've shown this in a previous video, so I won't go into this one, but if you did want a bootleg, that's the one to own. As you can see, that's basically the complete GI Blues sessions. 4 CDs and 1 LP. So until the next time, just remember, while there's music, life's no waste.